Hey, I'm back with No Frills Hi-Fi. Got some more shit to review today. Today I've got the Schiit Kara. It's a Nexus balanced preamp and headphone amp. What's really cool about this, unlike most of the stuff that Schiit makes, it does have a headphone jack in it. So if you're, occasionally listening to headphones, mostly listening to your speakers, you don't have to get a separate headphone amp. What's really cool about this, though, is it doesn't use op amps. It does use the same discrete gain stage used for all the other outputs. So it's kind of nice that they put that quality into it. It's not an afterthought. It's designed to use headphones if you want to. It's $6.99. If you watched one of my other videos, I did review the Freya Plus tube amp, which is $8.49. Doesn't have the headphone amp or output. Other than that, you're not going to see, I think, a huge difference physically in them, other than, of course, the tube sticking out of the top of the other one. But the idea is if you don't need or want a tube amp, you can get the same quality in a solid state here. And what's cool is you also get that headphone amp. I do wish that they put that in the Freya as well. But let's go ahead and get this. So it looks like we've got some paperwork here. So it's just letting you know what kind of headphone to use with it. Do have an instruction manual here. I'm not a big instruction manual guy, but truthfully, if you're buying something of this high price and quality, unless you're just totally familiar with this, if this is your first step into this, you definitely want to read the manual. And even so, or even not, it's got a lot of information as far as, what all the buttons do. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. I will say Schiit does a very good job of packaging. They understand these things can get pretty beaten up in shipping, so they do go to great lengths to pack it well. And so here we've got, these are loaner units. They don't let me keep these, but it's always nice when I can tell that I'm the first person to have opened this one. So I feel like this is kind of the experience that you would get if you bought one. Comes with a power cord, same standard power cord they put in all of their shit. And it does come with a remote. I don't typically use remotes a whole lot just because I usually listen to vinyl, so you kind of have to get up, to flip a record or whatever anyway. But it's nice, especially for streaming or, just need to adjust the volume. It's kind of nice to be able to do that. But the remote, honestly, it weighs a lot more than I would have thought for this tiny little remote. It's about the size of an Apple TV remote, if you're familiar with that. But it definitely weighs twice what one does. So they've definitely done their homework on this. The only thing is I don't see how to change the batteries in it. Yeah, I'll have to do some digging on that. Maybe it's hidden up under there or something, but I'm sure there's got to be a way to do that. Anyway, that's not what we're focusing on right now. So this is just the unboxing video. I will do a review of this later where I actually go over, listen to it, everything that it does, that kind of thing. But just kind of going over the front, we've got right here is the remote control window, headphone jack. This is the selector switch for which input you're using. We have the volume here. This is a stepped attenuator, so you can't hear it now, but when it's plugged in, you'll hear it actually click every time you turn the dial, which is a really nice feature. Not maybe the clicking, but just the way that it is very accurate on both channels. Let me see if I remember it right. So this is the, what is that one? Okay, I was about to get it mixed up. So this is the mode selector. You push the step through the output modes. So Kara offers, I'm just reading from the manual right now, Kara offers pure passive operation as well as low and high Nexus gain. So that's where you can switch between that. And you have the little LED indicators right there, which tell you if it's in passive, low gain, or high gain. So you can certainly change that based on your amp situation or whatever your source is. And here you have headphones on or off. It's kind of neat though, because if you press and hold it for 2 seconds, it will actually bypass the headphones if they're plugged in and just play through your speakers. So if you're the type that just never unplug your headphones, that's okay. You can leave them plugged in and you can just hold that down and it'll bypass them and go to the speakers, so you don't have to just keep unplugging your headphones and plugging back in. You do have this little spot here with the holes in it to help it cool. And if we look at the back of it here, I'm just going to kind of sit down so I can get this a little bit further away so you can see everything. So you've got 2 different inputs for XLR, you've got 3 different inputs for RCA, and then you do have balanced out for XLR, and you do have single-ended output for RCA as well. This is just a power switch. I do really like how everything they make, everything is really crisp. That feels just really good. I mean, it feels like you're really turning on some high performance machine in a laboratory. And of course, you've got the power. So I will say everything they make that I've seen so far has been really high quality. This thing feels really good, just the way that everything is put together. But yeah, I'm super excited. Check it out. Check out my next video where I actually plug the thing in. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll catch you later.